This looks like a regular form, right? But check this out. In addition to the typical text and selection questions, we have slider-type questions and spaces for signatures. We can add as many questions as we want, in any format we need. If, at the time of submission, any of these questions are left unanswered, the user will receive a notification and will need to complete the empty questions to proceed. To create this, we need a spreadsheet, which you'll need to set up in your own Google Drive folder, and some code that I'll provide for free via a link in the description. The first step is to create a spreadsheet like this one and give it a name. In this case, we'll call it Superforms. At the top, we'll leave space to add a title, and in the rest of the first row, we'll list each question. Below each question, we'll specify its type. For example, first, we'll ask for the user's name, which is a text-type question. Next, we'll ask if the user agrees to participate, which is a choice radio type question. In the cell below, we'll specify the response options separated by spaces. Then, we'll request the user's signature. Of course, this is its signature type. Finally, we'll include a slider question to ask, how much? You can continue adding as many questions as you like, using any of these types, and they will all appear in the form. The user's responses will be stored in rows below each corresponding column. Once the spreadsheet is ready, we'll move to the next step. Go to Extensions, App Script. We'll wait for it to load. And it already includes a file called code. Additionally, we'll create a new HTML file that we'll call index. In the code file, we'll copy a code that I already have saved here, which I wrote earlier. You don't need to copy this code. I'll provide a link in the description for you to get it for free without any issues. We'll do the same in this file called index. We'll paste the code for the application. Next, let's deploy our application. For this, we'll go to the Deploy tab and create a new deployment. We'll select the type as a web application and give access to anyone with the link to use this application. We'll press Deploy, and it will ask us to authorize the necessary access for the application to work. Since Google doesn't know who's creating it, it will ask us several times, and we need to authorize it first. We authorize access. And it will ask us to sign in with our account. Once this screen appears, we need to go to the Advanced section and access the project, here at the bottom. Once we do all of this, it will allow us to press this button to enable the application. Now, we wait for a bit. And we have everything we need. You can start using the application at this link, as I'll show you now. Here, we have our application in action. Something to note is that whatever title we add in the spreadsheet will appear as the title of the form, and the questions we define will also show up here. For example, the user will need to enter their name, agree to participate, sign using the signature field, use the slider to provide a response. If any question is left unanswered, submission won't be possible. Additionally, if the user makes a mistake while signing, they can use the erase button to reset the signature field. Once everything is filled out, they can submit the form. After submission, the user will see a confirmation message, and the responses will be saved in the spreadsheet. For the signature field, a link to a PNG file of the signature will be provided. This file can be viewed directly or found in the same folder as the spreadsheet. And that's it. we have a fully functional app. All we need to do is share the link to the application, and anyone can use it. As I mentioned, I'll provide a link in the description where you can get the code for free, and if you wish, you can also contribute a couple of dollars, which are very useful for me. If you have any changes in mind or encounter issues with the app's functionality, please let me know in the comments. This is a very basic app. Many improvements can be made, such as programming it to send emails automatically or adding other questions. If you're interested in me making another video expanding on those topics, please leave a comment.